Yeah, I think if you start at the highest possible level, what you're going to find is that most organizations tend to think of sales and marketing as two different functions.
Uh-huh.
The world that I kind of operate in and the world I grew up in is more that they're one function that
Huh.
serves the organization really one purpose, which is continue to generate revenue, continue to develop a brand, continue to retain clients, right? And I think that one's job is never done. It's not a baton that you hand off, but rather one that you have to continue to work together as a sales and marketing organization. And that's why, here at HRS, we do have them under one umbrella. And so sales and marketing do work alongside one another. And a lot of times you'll hear folks talk about the funnel and then the pipeline, right? So where's that lead in the funnel? And
Yep.
now once it becomes a lead or a qualified lead, where is it in the pipeline as it develops throughout those opportunity stages? That inherently focuses the teams on thinking that there's two different areas. We tend to flip that, and so they work directly alongside one another. So certainly, marketing is focused on lead generation. In most growth stage organization, marketing should contribute about 50% of the pipeline. And so that's where we tend to focus our marketing efforts is really on demand generation and pipeline generation with those dollars spent and those resources. But just because the lead has come into the organization, or just because it's somebody that we've identified as being qualified within our ideal customer profile, that doesn't mean marketing's job is then done. In fact, most of the time, that's just when it's getting started. And so within the organization, our organization, we have both you can think of it as like an acquisition team. So that's where we're focused on acquiring clients, but also a retention team. And our retention team is really focused on retaining clients, avoiding churn, ensuring renewals are happening. And we do that through our marketing efforts throughout the buyer's journey. So once somebody becomes a client, we have KPIs around case studies and content. We do similar to this, we do interviews and podcasts with our folks. And then we also ensure that we're involving them in our product development conversations. I think that anyone
That's very
digital
interesting.
healthcare,
Right.
if you're one of the biggest tips I can give anybody in terms of ways to supercharge your client involvement in your company via your marketing efforts is your marketing team should be running the voice of customer programs that you have, right? And
Yep.
the voice of customer programs are directly overlapping of marketing and product. And that overlap of that Venn diagram, you can do VIP days with your customers, you can do clinical advisory boards and get them involved in the product, but it does take both product and marketing leadership to really be involved in that type of initiative. So